The USS Iowa BB-61 is an iconic battleship with a rich history, and in 2025, it remains a remarkable symbol of American naval power. Originally commissioned during World War II, this lead ship of the Iowa-class battleships was designed for speed, firepower, and endurance. Its legacy extends through multiple conflicts, including the Korean War and the Cold War, before being decommissioned in the 1990s. Today, the USS Iowa serves as a museum ship, preserving its legacy for future generations. The Iowa-class battleships were the fastest ever built by the United States, designed to escort aircraft carriers while still packing immense firepower. Measuring 887 feet in length and displacing over 57,000 tons when fully loaded, the USS Iowa could reach speeds of up to 33 knots, a remarkable feat for a battleship of its size. This speed was achieved thanks to its powerful steam turbines and four massive propellers, each measuring over 18 feet in diameter. One of the most defining features of the USS Iowa was its formidable armament. It was equipped with 9 16-inch (406mm) Mark 7 naval guns, housed in three massive turrets. Each gun could fire shells weighing up to 2,700 pounds at a range exceeding 20 miles. These weapons could obliterate enemy ships, coastal fortifications, and even provide fire support for ground troops. In addition to these main guns, the ship was armed with a vast array of secondary and anti-aircraft weapons, including 5-inch (127mm) dual-purpose guns and a variety of smaller caliber machine guns and missile systems added in later years. Armor protection on the USS Iowa was another highlight. Its belt armor was nearly 12 inches thick, while the turrets were protected by over 19 inches of hardened steel. This design made it highly resistant to enemy shells and torpedoes. However, unlike older battleships, the Iowa class prioritized speed and firepower over excessive armor, making it a more versatile vessel capable of both offensive and defensive operations. During World War II, the USS Iowa served in both the Atlantic and Pacific theaters. In late 1943, it transported President Franklin D. Roosevelt across the Atlantic for a crucial meeting with Allied leaders in Tehran. The ship was outfitted with a special bathtub for Roosevelt due to his disability, a unique feature that remains a part of its history. In the Pacific, the Iowa participated in several major operations, including providing fire support for island-hopping campaigns and escorting aircraft carriers during the final push against Japan. The USS Iowa played a key role in the Battle of Leyte Gulf, one of the largest naval battles in history. It engaged enemy forces, helped repel air attacks, and provided cover for the landing forces. As the war drew to a close, the battleship was present during Japan's formal surrender in Tokyo Bay, symbolizing the might of the U.S. Navy. Following World War II, the USS Iowa was modernized and reactivated for service during the Korean War. It provided powerful naval bombardments against North Korean and Chinese positions, supporting United Nations forces on the ground. Its big guns proved invaluable in breaking enemy fortifications and disrupting supply lines. During the Cold War, the Iowa-class battleships, including the USS Iowa, were periodically reactivated to counter the Soviet threat. In the 1980s, under President Ronald Reagan's naval expansion program, the ship was heavily modernized. New radar systems, electronic warfare suites, and Tomahawk cruise missiles were added, making it one of the most powerful warships of its time. This modernization allowed the battleship to conduct long-range precision strikes, extending its relevance well beyond traditional naval engagements. One of the most tragic incidents in the ship's history occurred in 1989 when an explosion in Turret 2 killed 47 sailors. Investigations into the incident led to controversy, but the USS Iowa continued to serve for a few more years before its final decommissioning in 1990. Today, the USS Iowa is preserved as a museum ship in Los Angeles, California. Visitors can explore its decks, witness its massive weaponry up close, and learn about the ship's storied past. It serves as an educational center, honoring the sacrifices of those who served aboard and providing insight into naval warfare history. Even in 2025, the USS Iowa remains a symbol of American strength, innovation, and resilience. It stands as a testament to an era when battleships ruled the seas, and its legacy continues to inspire future generations. Whether in war or peace, this legendary battleship has earned its place in history, and its story will be remembered for years to come.